Welcome back. All right, let's turn to where Adam Bandt sits up to and Monique Ryan's too. And joining me now with all the intel, Daily Telegraph journalist James Willis and Sky News host Joe Hildebrand. Welcome.
Hello,
to you
Shay.
both.
How are you?
Hey. And if there's any gloating, Joe, I don't want to know about it. No gloating.
No
gloating.
Did it all backstage. It was brutal.
As long as it's not on air, because I won't be able to.
Where's your mini
That's right. No, I know there's a lot of very, the trauma is real enough. I'm not going.
Well, at least we're almost all in black.
Yes.
All right. So, James, tell us about Monique Ryan's seat, because she said she won this, and now she's had to walk that back.
Yeah, I think she came out way too early and accepted that she had won this. But at this stage, look, the latest count, and this was updated from what I can see at about 8 o'clock, she's ahead of Amelia Hammer from the Liberal Party by about 992 votes. It's come back in. Obviously, the Libs have been helped by postal votes. It's the same with Zoe Daniel. She's just in front by about 95 votes in Goldstein. Mm-hmm. But in fairness, when you look at the other teal seats, particularly in Sydney, and this was part of the Liberal Party's problem, they were desperate to win back either Wentworth or McKellar. And I think Warringah was going to be too tough. Instead, all three seats have been dominated by Allegra Spendazali, Stegel and Dr Sophie Scomps.
I think it was the closest was always going to be Kooyong and Goldstein. So both of them, no final outcomes as yet. There's a recount.
Correct. But I think in fairness, though, with the redistribution helped the Liberal Party a lot, like it did in other parts, and it still hasn't got them close enough. So Monique Ryan is going to be testing, but I think from what I can see, she's in front, by about 992 votes.
But still only 95 votes separating Tim Wilson from Zoe Daniels. Amazing.
Yeah, tight.
All right, Joe, update us on Adam Bandt's seat of Melbourne, where he's fighting told on.
Yeah, so it's an interesting one. I think he's in a world of pain. I wouldn't have thought that maybe even just 24 hours ago. But so the two-party preferred was at about 52-48, but the AEC has now gone back and is basically recounting all those preference flows. So presumably one of the scrutineers there has said, "Hang on, this doesn't look right." Or
it's probably Adam Bandt who's demanded the recount.
No, it might be the Greens who say, no, we've got to go back and look at this again. But the AEC
it would definitely be Adam Bandt.
You'd think so, because if you're winning, why would you demand a recount?
Correct.
So, but anyway, the recount. So they've now only counted, I think, about 2 out of 45 polling places. It's only on the day votes that they've got up to as well. It's about 6,000 votes that they've recounted, and so far, the Labor candidate is ahead by about 64% to about 35%.
Wow.
So the margin is even greater. Obviously, that is with just over 8% of the vote counted. However, one of the things that was... These are all votes on the day, and I haven't yet checked the booths where they were, but and that will be, why there's that huge
we
gap.
might know tomorrow, if not the next day.
Yeah. And the pre-poll, they count very quickly, but the pre-polls and postals have been favouring Labor, and that's been the problem. So once they start counting those again...
That would be one silver lining if Adam Bandt loses his seat.
It would be amazing.
And
all
the other Greens,
we could all agree
and look
on
at the
that.
swing against Max Chandler-Mather as well.